All right, people, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another first reviews reaction video. This time, I am here to take a look at the first reviews for a little movie called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which of course comes out on Thursday. Well, I guess officially comes out Friday, but it comes out Thursday. Let's not screw around. Thursday might as well be the official release date for most of these movies nowadays. Dude, we get screenings as early as like 3 o'clock on Thursdays. That counts as its own day. They always include Thursday as Friday's, box office opening, which I find that's like cheating. You're cheating. Stop cheating. But whatever. I get to see the movie earlier, so why am I complaining? But it comes out, of course, Thursday. Screenings as early as 3 p.m., which I'm seeing at 3:20 p.m. I think. If not, I'm seeing it pretty early. But let's get to it. Let's see if it's good, at least from the critics' perspective. It had its screening finally yesterday, which is really late for most Marvel movies. Most of them come out. I think even Spider-Man came out like a week and a half before, or something like that. Maybe just a week or whatever. This one was only 3 days yesterday, or I guess 4 days technically. Again, it doesn't come out until Friday, but really it comes out Thursday. But yeah, so they waited the last minute, maybe not last minute, but pretty close to last minute, so people wouldn't be spoiled, I assume, not because the movie sucks. I'm guessing good stuff. Sam Raimi, he's back. I'm gonna guess on Rotten Tomatoes, I'm gonna guess at least in the 80% range. I'm gonna say 85% to 90%. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna say 88%. There you go. With potential for it to be higher. The only reason why I say a little lower on that scale is because I did see a couple of reactions yesterday from social media, and most of them were positive. I did see a couple like, yeah, it's good, but there's some iffy stuff with the script, which I think I want to say isn't the guy that did Loki doing the script. Anyway, so let's get to it, and I think he did Rick and Morty. He was like a co-writer. Anyway, let's get to it. I know this is a long intro, so let's go. 3, 2, 1, and Rotten Tomatoes, I'm going to guess 88%. Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. What is it? What is it, motherfucker? Okay, all right, okay. 84% is not bad at all. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. All right. Only 58 reviews so far. I think the review embargo lifted like 2.5 hours ago, so I'm surprised there's only 58 reviews. This is another Rotten Tomatoes screw up. I don't know. Let's see the average rating. Ooh, 6.9. Damn. It's actually a pretty low average for a Marvel movie. 84%. Doctor Strange. Okay. All right. That's not as high as the original. I just want to bring up. But okay. The original has a really high score, considering people don't usually put it up there with the best. I think visually it's definitely one of the best, if not the best, of all the Marvel movies. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully this one will be the same. Anyway, Marvel's most deranged and energetic movie yet, as much of a winning comeback for director Sam Raimi as it is mega budget exercise and universal stakes raising. Okay. All right, I'm glad they brought up Sam Raimi. There are enough. I just didn't want him to be like director for hire. I was getting like Guy Ritchie for Aladdin vibes if they did that. Remember when Guy Ritchie directed that Aladdin live action remake? It felt nothing like a Guy Ritchie movie. Not even a little bit. It just felt like director for hire. He was like, oh, I'll just make some money. Maybe he made that money so he could go make that Gentleman movie, which I've heard is actually really freaking great. There are enough crowd-pleasing moments to reward the faithful. Cumberbatch remains enjoyable in a role he's played in 5 previous movies. I didn't even think of that. He played in 5 movies? Avengers 1, Infinity War, Endgame, Spider-Man, yeah. And then that and this one, right? Yeah, I guess so. And then What If. And Gomez hints at a bright future in the MCU. That's America Chavez, right? Okay, cool. Hey, they brought up America Chavez. Raimi's film is like a twisted trip into an Escher painting, particularly when Strange and America are sucked through the multiverse in a brilliant sequence that is a true highlight in the Marvel canon. Is that the scene that they showed in that one clip that I watched like a was it a few days ago, or was it last week? I guess it was last week, but I think it was a few days ago. I'm assuming that thing I watched was much shorter. There's no way they would talk about that scene and it was that short. You know what I mean? Yeah. Can I just hold on? Let me turn off the lights a little bit. There you go. Oh, it feels so good on my eyes. Oh, why is everything gotta be so bright? Maybe Rotten Tomatoes ever had a dark mode? I don't think it did. Come on now. Raimi's film is like a twisted trip. I read that. 4 out of 5. That's not bad. Wait, no, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. The Doctor is insane. Marvel switched genres on us. Good for horror fans, but bad for parents. What? The fuck? No, it isn't good for parents. Scare those little shitters. It doesn't reach the heights of Spider-Man No Way, but there is a lot to really enjoy here. First and foremost, the Sam Raimi of it all. Ooh, another reference to Sam Raimi. So he's not director for hire, at least so far. A surprisingly weak MCU entry, wow. But it still gets the job done. And Cumberbatch and Olsen, oh, this is a great turnoff. Cumberbatch and Olsen do a lot of heavy lifting despite being undercut by director Sam Raimi. Oh no! Undercut by directors Raimi and writer Waldron. Oddly, hit show WandaVision seems largely ignored, really. Very good mid-credit scene. Okay. Wow, really? It was ignored? You know what? I have a feeling a lot of those shows are going to be ignored. I'm going to guess that they're going to be surface level when it comes to referenced. You know, like they'll reference, I'm sure they'll reference that Vision was, I don't want to spoil that movie. The thing that happened with Vision, I'm sure they'll reference that, but besides that, and the kids, of course. But that's about it. Yeah. So they won't even bring up exactly what happened. You know what I mean? Just really quick references almost. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is a Sam Raimi movie from top to bottom for better and worse. I don't understand the worst part. Why are you saying worse? Why? I guess I'll find out. While the marvelness of that makes me really happy to hear. It really does. That means Marvel let him do some Raimi shit. Okay, I'm more excited now. And some of these reviews are a little lower on the review side, because that sounds awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a Raimi movie. Sounds like I'm getting one. While the marvelness of madness will make your head spin, Raimi's signature style and penchant for the penchant. I'm sorry, I read it differently. Penchant for the macabre and sense of humor oddly ground the film. Ooh, signature style. Oh my god, I just want one crowd reaction. Oh my god, he had the best like regular people reaction. You know what I mean? It's Spider-Man. So good. And then like the screaming lady in Spider-Man 2 when Doc Ock is climbing up the building, she's like, ah, ah! So good. It's so good. I love it. Darkman had that too. If anybody's seen Darkman has some great ones. Anyway, ah. Francis McDormand going, ah. It's so funny. I love that movie. Anyway, sophisticated, beautifully acted, emotional, and very funny. Wow, 5 out of 5. Look at this motherfucker, liked it. He didn't even bring up Raimi though. Oh, Charlotte. I'm sorry. This a fine lady. Asshole. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. Raimi has found in the sequel a surprisingly accommodating vehicle for his aesthetic love of horror filmmaking. To say nothing of a darkly exultant score by Danny Elfman. Nice. A little shout out to Danny Elfman. Yeah, every time I watched the trailers and TV spots and stuff, whenever I had music, I was like, this score is really good. Danny Elfman, of course. Marvel made a Sam Raimi horror movie. It's weird, scary, and very much earns the title Multiverse of Madness. Hell yeah. That's the best news I've ever fucking heard. Ooh, god damn. Okay. Wait, did I skip one? I just found a sequel. Okay, no. Okay, just making sure. This movie is a mess, but messes aren't always bad. It's not bad. I just don't really know what to do with it. Okay, I don't know what to do. And it feels like it should belong to the Marvel of another era, not helping to kick off a new one. Okay? And I don't think it's helping kicking off a new one. I think that was supposed to be... What was the first movie first thing in Phase 4? Was that WandaVision? Or I guess it was supposed to be Black Widow, right? But it got pushed back. Was that supposed to be Black Widow? Because that was supposed to come out before everything else, and that was after Spider-Man, Far From Home, right? That was the next one after. Or am I forgetting something? I must be forgetting something. Black Widow being the start of it seems wrong to me, right? I don't know. All right, but it got pushed back, so it wasn't the start of it, but it was supposed to be the start, I think, or one of the first ones. Anyway, whatever. This movie is a mess, but messes aren't okay. I read that. Even in the midst of its typically for Marvel movies convoluted plot, the Multiverse of Madness has a Raimi-like sense of bleak humor. I love that. I love hearing this stuff. It just makes me happy that he wasn't just director for hire. There was a reason why they put his name in the in the trailer. You know what I mean? I was wondering, like, they wouldn't use his name in the trailer unless he was actually a big part of why the movie is quality, maybe. You know what I mean? Because I feel like most of the Marvel movies don't get a director credit. You know, like I don't think most of the Marvel movies has ever said like from director blah. You know. So, second tier. Oh wait, I skipped. This movie feels like wait hold on. Okay, I'm good. This feels like I want to make sure I didn't miss a review there. This feels like the most auteur-driven Marvel movie yet. Not afraid to deviate from the expected MCU marching orders, but also quite faithful to the comic book Bible and keeping the story in line with the overall arc of these intertwined things. P. Hammond liked it. Second tier Marvel, but still entertaining. The movie seems to exist mainly for the cameos, which should please fans. Ooh, cameos. I'm sure it's a ton of cameos. We already have a couple in the fucking trailer. So, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is a ride, a head trip, a CGI horror jam, a what is reality Marvel brain teaser, and at moments a bit of an ordeal. It's a somewhat engaging mess, but a mess all the same. I like a good mess. It's simply full of boring unpleasantness. A strange blip in the Marvel filmography. This is a Multiverse of Madness, more like lazy, mediocre, and clumsy misguidedness. Oh, got him, and then Miller. Fucking got, they're destroyed. Sam Raimi's gonna read that review and be like, or whoever the fuck wrote it. I guess it's not Sam Raimi that wrote it. Yeah, I guess he was still technically director for hire. All right, we'll get rid of this. Though unsurprisingly, no, we won't. That's still too bright. Fuck that. Though unsatisfying in some aspects, the film is enough fun to make one wish for a portal to a variant universe in which Marvel movies spend more time exploiting their own strengths and less time trying to make you want more Marvel movies. That makes me happy to hear. Strip away all the sparks and wait. So this one's making me think. Wait, the film is enough fun to make one wish for a portal to a variant universe in which Marvel movies spent more time exploiting their own strengths and less time trying to make you want more Marvel movies. So this review is saying that doesn't happen in this because he starts off with a negative and then a positive, saying like, "Hey, this movie doesn't make me have to wish for other Marvel movies," you know, because that's all these Marvel movies are is like hype you up for the next one. Ooh, the big one. Whatever. Anyway, strip away all the sparks and Multiverse of Madness is simply leaning on the same cross-referential thrill of recognition joy button that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been frantically pressing for more than a decade now. Once you get past the fundamental legwork and Raimi leans into narrative's horror elements, Multiverse of Madness allows for some imaginative set pieces and gonzo Evil Dead inspiration. I'm assuming a lot of that is going to be from the zombie Doctor Strange parts. I have a feeling. Inspiration as if a Marvel movie were trapped inside a haunted house. I just need to know if a Bruce Campbell cameo is in here. All right. I think, P. Hammond's back here, so that means we got more reviews. All right, we'll go through some of these other ones real quick. As a larger piece of an ever-expanding Marvel Cinematic Universe, Multiverse of Madness starts to show the cracks in trying to continually attempt to build and one-up what came before. So, probably more cameos. Fans of WandaVision may be disappointed, but it's fun, surprisingly violent, ride throughout. Okay. Film first and a Marvel film second. Oh my god, feels like a Sam Raimi film first? Dude, how is this a fucking negative? Give me a fucking break. It sounds like a positive. It feels more like a Sam Raimi movie than another Marvel film. I don't know. These reviews are not explaining how these are negatives to me. Anyway, let's just go to Metacritic. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to look. Oh, I think it's green. What is it? 65. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, good God. What is that? Oh, it's at 365 days. Yeah, yeah, that movie's fuck. Oh, look at this. They changed it up. No negatives, but 21 and 10. Okay. Wait, where do you guys see review? Okay, I see all. See, this is different. I haven't seen this yet. Multiverse of Madness isn't wildly unconventional in its story choices, but the fun it has exploring the possibilities in the narrative makes it a treat. At its finest, the psychedelic horror-strewn romp's artistry perfectly reflects the intensity of strange navigating endless alternate realms. In the hands of director Sam Raimi, Multiverse of Madness is a marvelously assured balancing act of bizarre weirdness and affecting human drama. It makes me wonder why like Scott Derrickson left. Is it because of the script? Because it seems like Marvel just let whoever the director was this time, Sam Raimi, just do what they want when it comes to fucking whatever they were thinking. Sam Raimi was like, I was thinking about it. Let's make it my movie. Yes. Marvel's like, no, we control everything. You're just the guy we put on the poster to say that you did everything. No, we're the ones who actually directed. And Sam Raimi's like, no. And then he went, shh. He put his finger on their lip, and he went, shh. And Marvel's like, no, wait. And he's like, shh. He just pushed them out of the door while holding their finger. He's like, shh. It's like, but, and then he closed it. He went, shh, close, lock, 45 locks. All right, anyway, let's get back to it. And Disney Marvel's like, but Kevin Feige, he's like, or Fagudi, or whatever his name is. He's like, Sam, what are you doing in there? You better not be making the movie the way you want to make it. You need to make it like us, like we want. Hello? By the time you answer this, you get it. Anyway, give Sam. This is kind of remarkable. What Marvel let Raimi get away with that. But all that doesn't really kick in until maybe an hour into the movie. And it becomes a much better movie once it happens. Okay, all right. That makes me a little worried that the first half is not going to be all that great. But okay. So maybe what I said wasn't true. Maybe Marvel directed the first half, and then Sam Raimi was like, "Fuck this," and then he like kicked everybody out. Kevin Feige, everybody else, who are the writers, whatever. He's like, bah, 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 bah. Yeah, and he just like beat everybody else up and kicked them out. And then we're like, all right, I'm filming the rest of this fucking movie. We're gonna go nuts. I don't know. Anyway, paired with Danny Elfman's fizzy score, Raimi elevates Multiverse of Madness from the bridge-building bit of IP it so transparently is. While he doesn't quite alleviate it to the madness that the film promises, he does for a few brief shining moments show the kids how those superhero movies could be done. Oh man, I will take those few moments. Look at all these Raimi mentions. God damn, there's more Raimi mentions than any of the fucking. Yeah, look, Raimi. Look at this. Raimi. Let's see, where's Raimi? No Raimi reference here. Okay. Pair with the film's visual affairs well enough. Oh, we're getting to more negative, so they stopped bringing up Raimi. Oh, wait, Raimi. Sora Cumberbatch, and one of them is making sneering seem practically jolly. Okay. Yeah, he's great. Raimi's fan becomes more and more apparent, and that's a good thing. Raimi flourishes, hell yeah. Okay. Dude, I'm sure everybody else is fantastic, but god damn. Every little reaction blurb I read yesterday, almost none of them mentioned Raimi, so I was a little worried. I only read a few of them, but I was really worried. Actually, that's not true. One mentioned Raimi, and it was actually from somebody I know. But, shout out to Connor. But if he's watching, I don't know if he's. But his mention Raimi. That was about it though. Everything else was like, oh my god, Elizabeth Olsen made me come, and then oh my god, America Chavez's actress made me come, and then oh my god, somebody else made me come. I don't know. Besides Raimi made me come. As events unfold, Raimi's hand becomes more important. That's a good thing. I read that. Film like collection I never had up. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm so happy to hear that Raimi's vision is intact, or Raimi's directorial style is intact. I was really worried about that. Not quite as high as the bad guys. Bad guys better? I think so. That's what it seems like to me. Anyway, I'm surprised there's only that many reviews so far. I guess maybe not everybody got to see an early screening. You know, it's funny. I see people out there that get to see early screenings, and they're kind of like, not that they're small fry YouTubers. I shouldn't say that, but they are smaller YouTubers. And it made me think, man, maybe I could fucking do this. I could see this movie early. And I realized I would have to do a lot of work, and I'm like, no, fuck that. Anyway, I'll just see this with everybody else. Anyway, that's it. Oh, look, more reviews. It says 78. It's way more than 56. All right, I think we got the idea, though. Oh, perhaps the Marvel Universe is finally starting to feel like a long-running comic book series, or maybe Phase 4 just hasn't kicked into gear just yet. Yeah, a film that constantly pushes back against its own possibilities. Both WandaVision and Loki took more creative risks significantly. I think Loki didn't take a lot of risk. I don't really. I don't see the risks there. I think WandaVision took some risks, especially with its fucking sitcom stuff. Starting off with the sitcom stuff. I know many people that stopped watching because of it. That's risk. Loki, I wouldn't say took risks. I really wouldn't, honestly. I don't see where the risks were taken for Loki. I mean, it's a little weirder, but not that weird. And then it kind of goes into exactly where you expect until the last episode's like, well, let's get weird. But then it doesn't get like a weird enough where I think it's like really taking risks. WandaVision took fucking risk, and that was the first show. I was in the second or third. I guess Loki was the third, right? That was the first one. Usually you want to start off your first of your many series with like something that's gonna like, pop, but you start off as a sitcom, which is not what Marvel is. I don't know if you realize. Anyway, this video is really long. I apologize. But anyway, there you go. That's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Till next time. I'll see you guys later. Good start. Let's refresh it real quick. Maybe no. Let's keep refreshing because Rotten Tomatoes doesn't know how to fucking update their own shit. Well, 84% might access denied. I forgot if you keep doing that, you get denied. Shit. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Till next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.